What's up, guys? This your, excuse me. What's up, guys? This your boy James, aka 68Jay, coming to you on this Saturday. I had a little coffee. Start choking for a minute. Good Lord, huh? Wouldn't that have been something if I start choking? Would somebody been able to jump through the screen and like give me like mouth to mouth or help me get better? Good Lord. I was like, just got through drinking coffee. Like, what's up? Oh, wait a minute. Good Lord, guys. Appreciate you guys. Made your way. It's your boy James, aka 68Jay, coming to you on this Saturday. Appreciate you guys in Major Way. Crypto for Life family, like no other family. Greatest family on planet Earth. And if you think I'm playing, good Lord, wait till you see me Google it. Right here. Look at this. EARF. You didn't think it existed, but it does. And so do you, the Crypto for Life family. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Let's get right into it. Oh, by the way, guys, I've got a special guest that I'm waiting to come on any moment now. When he pops up, you guys will, I'll let you guys know, but we've got a special guest that's coming on right now. As I was doing the stream, he said, hey, Jay, I reached out to him. He said, yeah, something canceled for him, and he decided to jump on with me. So you'll see Edo Farina, my brother, coming on, giving his take on will we see XRP all-time highs and some other things going on with the market as well. Ain't that right? Always one away in the house. Always one away. Happy Saturday, everybody. Today's an opportunity to be inspired and grab you a bag of XRP before it's too late. Facts. ABZ in the house. Brandon Dobbin. Interview was good yesterday. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Hello, Janet. JC, my brother. You see that orange star? That's my man. One of my biggest supporters on planet Earth. That's my man, Pots and Pans. Much love to JC. And my mother-in-law, Janet Lopez, greatest mother-in-law on planet Earth. Good Lord. If you don't believe me, go over here and look up Earth and then Google greatest mother-in-law. You'll see a picture of her like this. Let me stop. Good Lord, huh? Always go a little bit overboard. Who else is here? Mike Owens, my brother, on his way. About to hang out with my boy Mike. Oh, by the way, guys, Mike Owens on tomorrow, huh? Sunday Fun Day with your boy James, aka 68Jay, and the one and only Mike. Oh, we're going to talk about some incredible things in the market. We're going to talk about, what it takes, discipline. This guy just continues to grow his wealth, continues to grow his knowledge in the crypto space. Now he's got his children, his kids, his friends, his family, even his employees like, man, we're watching the show. So Mike Owens has totally embraced crypto. We're going to talk about that and just a whole lot more stuff tomorrow. It's going to be a special show, Sunday Fun Day with your boy James, a.k.a. 68Jay and Mike O. Look forward to that one. Huh? What up, guys? Take freaking profits next. You better believe it, JC. Tell them, huh? You don't want to be one of those people like, oh my God, I left all the profits on the table. Because that sucks. And we've had a lot. I'm telling you, I had a whole lot of conversations about people that, didn't get that money. Huh? 23 in the house. 23. Moon suits on order. 23, I have a question for you. Are you 23 because you're a Michael Jordan fan? Because when I see that number, obviously it's like the greatest number on the planet, 23. Now, I'm not sure, is that like an age or, how long you've been in business, or does it have like a significant meaning when you were born on the 23rd day of some month, or is that just Michael Jordan's number? I ask because I'm a big Jordan fan, that's all. Jordan's my man. Pots and Pans. I actually got to meet Jordan a couple times. That was kind of cool. All right, guys, so appreciate you guys major way. Let's talk about crypto. Let's get right into it. Edo Farina should be joining us any moment now. Yes, sir. Okay, Jordan. I knew it from one Jordan fan to from another, from one Jordan fan to another. I won't even get into it. Greatest ever, the GOAT. Everybody's like, oh, LeBron, Kobe. Look, guys, love Kobe. He was amazing, but he copied Jordan's game. Love LeBron, but he's not in the same era, and he's not as aggressive. I said it. I'm done. Huh? Crypto Jordan. There you go. Crypto Michael Jordan. That's it. Let's get right into it, guys. Market cap, $2.34 trillion, guys. Bitcoin, good Lord, 62,169. Don't sleep. Here's what's so crazy, guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. My beautiful baby girl, my princess, is in the house. Daddy's baby, one of my greatest supporters on planet Earth. If you don't believe it, just go over here and Google Earth, EARF, and you'll see that there's a place called Earth. That just means when you're elite, you're amazing, you're a unicorn. That's my daughter. And if you Google amazing daughters or daddy's girl, guess what you see? You see a picture of my daughter Janessa on Google like this. Hey, Dad. Let me stop. Good Lord, huh? I always take it too far. All right, guys, let's get right into it. Bitcoin. You guys remember a time we were debating, what is Bitcoin going to do at 15,000 when the whole Sam Bankman-Fried thing happened? Then they got to like 20, like, wait a minute, 25, and all of a sudden here we are, $62,000. Did you listen to me? If not, oh well, you're bad. Ethereum at $3,400, guys. We got BNB at 409. We got Solana coming in at 130. XRP 63 cents. Are you trying to deny XRP gonna do something, huh? Are you crazy? Let me stop. I might be a little too bullish. ADA is at 74 cents. Dogecoin 14 cents. AVAT coming in at 43. 0.01. We got Shiba. Oh, wait. What? Shiba, deliver us. Good Lord, Shiba is on fire. 128% of the last 7 days, 47% of the last 24 hours at 4 zeros and a 2. Did you double up? Did you double? Look at Shiba, guys. Shiba is on fire. Look at this, huh? Uh-oh. Did you get in? Did you sleep? Did you listen? Did you pay attention? I'm telling you, sometimes you be wondering, why is things not going the way I want them to go? Well, did you invest? Huh? Did you take a chance? Huh? Did you do the things today that other people won't do in order to have the things tomorrow that other people won't have? That's the question you got to ask yourself. And the best way to find out the truth to it, well, this happened and I didn't know this. No. Go stand in front of that damn mirror. You get the right answer every time. Huh? Chainlink 2139. I told you guys, don't sleep on Linky, Stinky Linky. Big Bro 10 in the house. Tiffany Serranos. What's up, sis? Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Gary's in the house. Huh? Greatest daughter on planet Earth. I appreciate you. My baby, always supporting dad. Polkadot 921. We got TRX at 14 cents. We got Matic 109. We've got Uniswap at 1248. ICP coming in at 1316. Filecoin 918. Guys, the market's on fire, huh? It's oh my goodness. I just got to take a moment because this market is so damn bullish. Guess what? This is for all. If you're in crypto, this is for you. Woo!
Hey, look, 4 years and it's still no cheers. If fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is in illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moving? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Tag it up. This one? Tag it up.
By the way, I just heard from my brother, Crypto Navigator. Crypto Navigator's coming to Las Vegas. He said, Jay, I'm coming to hang out with you. The only thing I got to figure out now is a time for the get together here at the house. I know we're going to have the moon party, so I got to coordinate everything with crypto, XRP bags, Lady E, Berserker, all those guys, Uncle Buster, and those guys are going to be down here. Moon party, March 3rd and 4th. Are you guys going to be here? Las Vegas, huh? Viva Las Vegas. Viva. You don't want to hear about it. You want to be about it. If you can make it, that's great. If not, God bless you, and we'll share it with you either way. And I know sometimes things can be difficult, as far as finance, so I don't want to push anybody that can't come. But if you can come, good Lord, it's going to be on fire, huh? That's going to be the 3rd and 4th. And so whether you go to the event or not, hey, we're going to be out here having fun. We're going to be out here partying, responsibly. I'm too old to be trying to do too much. Back in the day I was him. But today, got too many kids, too many things going on. And yeah, got to be careful. Good Lord, huh? I remember last time we were out here with Tails, and they were trying to get me to drink some dry. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What's going on? Let me stop. Right now, we got IMX at 322. Near, let's make it clear, 426. We got APT at 1197. Stacks, that's STX at 296. We got ING at 4303. We got Optimism. We're all feeling a little bit of optimism right now. Ain't that right? Janet Lopez, huh? Love you, Nessa. That's our granddaughter, damn straight. Optimism at 393. We got Casper, good Lord, It's kind of, Casper kind of had his boom already, but, it's kind of chilling right now. It's at 17 cents, still way up. H-bar, 11 cents. We got Love That Tune post videos of Vegas. Yeah, for sure, brah. That's my brother. We got XLM at 13 cents. VChain coming in at 5 cents. VChain's on fire, good Lord. VChain. VChain sat at 1 cent for so long, and people didn't listen. Good Lord, just Google the partnerships. It'll drive you crazy. Walmart, BMW, Amazing, Crow. Oh my, I tried to tell you guys, Crow, if you don't know, it got to 4 cents. I told people to gobble up some Crow, and it's not, guys, by the way, let me say this before I get myself in trouble. Nothing I talk about should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. I am not, no comprende, a financial advisor. Not yesterday, today, or in the future. Just documenting my journey in the evolution of money and giving you my 2 Satoshis, or 2 cents, however you want to look at it. Crow, 14 cents up, almost 50% of the last 7 days, 17.35% of the last 24 hours. Good Lord, Crow is on fire. I told you guys, It was at 97 cents in 2021. You don't think it's going to go back? When you got other coins out there pumping like crazy? Other exchange coins? Crow? Good Lord. Don't bet against Crow. GRT at 31 cents, guys. We got MMT at 90 cents. Render, RNDR is at 765. TIA, 1665. We got Arbitrum at $2. I told you that. Hadn't seen the bull run yet. What's going to happen? We'll see. SEI at 84 cents. We got SUI at 160. We've got Algo. Don't sleep on Algo. It's up 23% over the last 7 days. 9% over the last 24 hours. It's at 23 cents. Wait a minute. 23. Just like my man 23. 23 in the house. 23, Crypto for Life. This is for you. Hey, it's Saturday. We got a jazz on Saturday. This is for you. Woo!
Does it like it is. Got 'em switching gears, new Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags, I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, basing letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring.
Okay, Edo was like, I'm almost here. What did he say? What was those bars right there? I gotta go back. That was too bullish. I can't let that go. We're gonna get back to that in a minute. Beam is at 3 cents, guys. We got AR, that's Arweave at 28.07. Pepe, good Lord. Oh my goodness. Did you sleep on Pepe? I don't got none, so I'm not telling you you should have it. I'm just saying, if you were one of those people that believe, hey, some people believed in Shiba, some people believe in Doge when it was a joke, and some people got some damn Pepe. And right now it's at 50, cinco zeros en cuatro. That's 5 zeros and a 4. It's at 233, up 233% over the last 7 days. Good Lord. Pepe on fire. Still don't got none. That's okay. Flow, if you didn't know, up 20% over last week. It's at 120. Multiverse X, that's what we call it now. Back in the day, we used to call it EGOD, 6483. R, what is that? Ave at 116. Ordi coming in at 79.54, up 20. Look at all these pumps, my God. Flare at Force. Bunk. What in the bunk is going on? Up 104% over the last 7 days. Bunk. That's stray dog, huh? I thought it was an SBCA. Somebody must have released it when adopted or something. It's at 4002. Sandbox at 67 cents. FET .ai. Don't sleep on AI, baby. 179. If you don't got AI, if you don't got gaming, if you don't got metaverse, you might want to reevaluate your situation. I'm just saying, that's not financial advice. QNT right now is up 20% over the last week, 124. We've got CHZ at 15 cents. We've got BT. Oh, he's here. My brother. I'm going to bring him on right now, guys. And you know what, guys? That's your market cap. Gala make you want to holla. I'm not going to get into anything else. Neo? Huh? Should I try to do Neo in front of Edo? Let me bring Edo on first. Let me bring my brother Edo. Edo, are you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
What's up, bro?
How are you doing, James? All good?
Good, my friend. Good. And today we're feeling the vibes, the Saturday vibes. We're feeling the bullish narrative in crypto, even though that can, it can go some different ways, and we're going to talk about that. But how's everything going out there in Athens, Greece, my brother?
Oh, that's everything good. It's 10 p.m. here. Yesterday I had some party after a long time, so I have a bit of hangover today, but I should be able to do it,
That's funny. You're out there partying like a rock star. It's crazy because I'm still trying to get the fact that there's a time difference, and it's crazy because I had one of my guests that I'm supposed to have on, Lewis Jackson, last Thursday. I thought it was a certain time because I thought he was 8 hours behind me, and he's actually 8 hours in front of me. And so we were supposed to go live, and what happened is the time was screwed up, and 10 a.m. his time is like 2 a.m. my time. And I'm like, wait a minute, 2 a.m. So we rescheduled it for next Thursday. So he'll be on 2 a.m. Next Thursday. And so I'm looking forward to that. But I saw you and
I am number one in making mistakes with the time zones, James. So I totally understand you.
Absolutely. Now I saw that you and my brother had a great interview. Let's see, where's it at? Black Swan. You and Versan had on. Let me see if I can find it here. The Bearable Bull. I think that was like a couple days ago or so.
I guess 3 days ago, and we're gonna have Bearable Bull again, and you're gonna be with us in the next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, brother. No, I know sometimes he was sick and I can't even find the video. I was trying to find the video. Is it on your page or is it on his page?
It's on. You can find on Versan's YouTube channel, and you can go to lives, and you're gonna find there.
Oh, okay. I thought it might have been on X. Okay, you guys didn't use the platform. What is it called? You didn't do it on X. Okay. So you guys use it. Okay, gotcha.
We made on StreamYard, and we live stream to many platforms, as we always do. As it was for YouTube of Versan, it was for my Instagram account, and then later on it was also for Versan's X account, I guess.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, man, I'm really excited to have you on. I know it was last minute. I appreciate you. I'm always reaching out with you. You're my little brother, and you guys are doing some phenomenal things. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, let me take a look at something real quick. I think that I believe you are 90,000 followers. Congratulations, brother, on your journey to 100. Yeah, that's amazing, man. I'm just super excited for you. I know you've been working hard. You pull out a lot of content. So yeah, what does that mean to you, man? It's got to be exciting.
Oh, I hadn't even have time to sit and realize because I have been literally working so hard, but I have this vision, the 100,000 for me, I think it means a lot, and I'm sure I am heading towards that direction. And it's funny, James, I think it was around 1.5 years, maybe 2 years ago, I had a vision board, with some of my goals, and when I look back to this, I was looking some days ago and I could see that many of them, they are already materializing, and when I first did that, I was very far away from 100,000 followers, but I am 100% sure I'm gonna get that in a couple of months. So it's just when you put your mind on the right direction, and at least that's how I do things. Sometimes I like to, before I actually achieve something, I like to visualize in my head, and in your heart you are there already, and then it's just like in the physical reality you're gonna get there, and that's how I do things.
Absolutely. No, that's incredible. And yeah, shouts out to you, especially at your age, man. I'm just super proud of you. Your journey, your story, it's been incredible. And I definitely appreciate our connection and the things that we're doing. And we got a lot more stuff going on with the standard, with Versan, with everything else that we're going to be doing. So you guys make sure you tune in typically every Thursday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll catch me, Edo, Farina, and Versan connecting on that platform. Now, with that being said, man, today's topic is, will Ripple reach a new all-time high this bull run? And with that, I threw a bunch of numbers out. Obviously, we know it's not going to 10 or 1,000 or 100, nothing like that. But I want to kind of talk about that because I know that's something that's been on a lot of people's mind. And by the way, shouts out to, let me see if I can find it here. Shouts out to my friends over at right here, Fruition Productions. We had an incredible show. I hope you guys were able to catch that. It was just an amazing interview with those guys over at Fruition Productions. They're doing so many interviews with Zach Rector, who we had on, with Echo, with Lewis Jackson, with Molly, with John Deaton, with Stephen Neroff, all those guys. And so we had an amazing interview with those guys. If you guys get a chance, make sure you go over to our Crypto for Life page. I'll actually refresh it right here. And if you go down, you'll see Fruition Productions. It was an absolutely incredible interview. I feel really, really fortunate and proud to have them on. And not only did we have them on, Edo, they reached out and they want to come on several other times on the show. And update. Yeah, they loved it. We've been talking off screen. Sometimes in this space you meet amazing people, and I've said this before, Edo. Sometimes you'll meet people that end up being really, really close to you or really, really phenomenal. Obviously, me and you hit it off and we developed a relationship. People like Mike Owens, people like Fruition and the husband and wife team that run that. And so I'm just really excited because they want to come on the show. They want to tell their story. They're going to talk about other aspects of the documentary. So I'm just really excited about that and that communication that we're having. So you guys get a chance, make sure you check that out. And you can see right here that we got Edo live right now. So with that being said, Edo, let's talk about it, man. I mean, XRP, we see all these other coins that are going crazy. We see even Shiba has is at like 4 zeros and a 2. We've got Dogecoin on fire. We've got Bitcoin obviously at 62 cents. I'm sorry, 62 cents, 62,000. We've got Ethereum, 62 cents. We all be buying right now. We got Ethereum, killing there's a lot of coins right now, man, pumping, double digits, some even triple digits. Where do you see XRP, my friend, in the short term? Is it possible that we get past that $300
$3.84.
Yeah, $3.84. 300. I guess I'm living in the dream world here, brother. Yeah, that $3.84 price range. What do you see us, Edo, in this bull run? Do you think we can get past that again?
Well, James, XRP is a very unique coin. So there's a reason why I don't trade my XRP coin. I don't make even swing trades. I'm not constantly trying to sell high and buy low to increase my bag, because if you do it with a substantial portion, we all know that if there is one coin that can take off literally out of thin air. It just can happen like this. It's XRP. So
That's right.
you have to always have a bag that you will not trade or not sell. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
However, if you ask me if I do believe we're going to see a new all-time high in 2024, I can even make this more precisely. I don't think we're going to see a new all-time high in the next months to come.
Okay.
I don't believe so. I would be happy,
Yeah,
but
right,
I don't
exactly.
think an all-time high. And what I am actually doing with other coins that I have, I'm not talking about XRP. I made a post about this actually. I'm starting to exit some positions.
Okay.
So gradually now I'm taking my profits. I'm building a strong fiat currency position right now because I expect we're going to have some buying opportunities in the market. However, I also know this is an early call. I also recognize there is a great chance we're going to see a Bitcoin to hit a new all-time high even before the halving. I think that's likely to happen.
Wow.
But I prefer to be a bit earlier than to be too late. And that's why gradually now, with some coins that I did some great profits already, I'm slowly exiting these positions. And I have a very good reason for that. So first, it's kind of disconnected with reality, what's happening with Bitcoin price right now. If we just start to think for a second about the economical situation in the world, in the economical situation in the United States, which is a substantial portion of the markets. So if we look for, well, we can talk about inflation, we can talk about insolvency of the banks, we can talk about debt cards at an all-time high insolvency. People are not paying for debit cards. We're talking about student loans. They are also not paying for these debts. And the average person right now, especially the young generation, they just don't have liquidity to pay off for these debts. And I also see massive layoffs are on the way. On the horizon, artificial intelligence is advancing very quickly. And if we want to, well, some can say, what about technical analysis? Yes, I think we can definitely look for the charts. And one of the main aspects that I am pointing out, and I don't really see a lot of people talking about that, if we look for the volume right now, and is possible to share the screen or it's only on StreamYard?
Yeah, it's only on StreamYard because right now I'm not applying. Yeah, I can go to like you're talking about like your platform, like what, X page or where?
Yes, in my X page I want you to look with me to that chart. It's actually I'm gonna DM you the post, okay?
Yeah, DM it to me.
So it's gonna take me 20 seconds here to quickly DM.
Yeah, no worries. And while you're doing that, let me say hello to a couple people. Ball or Not One, what's up, my friend? Happy Saturday to the Crypto for Life family. Appreciate you. Crypto navigators in the house. I believe XRP will blow past all-time highs this bull run. There's some sentiment to that as well. Messi, Leo, Ripple, or XRP. Okay. Brendan Dobbins in the house. We've got, and by the way, Crypto Navigator, man, thanks for the message.
I sent it, James.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah. So Laurel Jack, welcome. Bobby Townsend, welcome. Frankie Legend, welcome. Appreciate you guys in the major. We'll get back to it. And by the way, guys, we will cover the topic. I'm gonna let Edo go over some things, but we will cover XRP price predictions, short and long term. And because there's all this narrative, you got so many people out there talking about $10, $100, $50, $1,000, and I want to get to that as well. But we'll let Edo go through some things first, and then we'll get back to. Will Ripple hit all-time highs, and we'll get not only Edo's perspective, but my perspective as well on what I think that might happen with that. So with that being said, let's go over here to Edo's page. He just shared this. It says, I can read this here. Let me see. Oh, you want to read it?
No, you can go ahead. Maybe you don't want to read the entire post, but what is very important, it's to look at the chart and compare. Yeah. I want people to see, and also you, James, to see the volume that we have now and the volume that we had in 2021 when Bitcoin hit the all-time high.
Okay.
The volume now is minimal compared to the previous all-time high in 2021. It's 2 to 3 times lower than what it was in 2021.
No, I as a charter, I agree with you. And I looked at that. I looked at the fact that the volume doesn't match the pump. And a lot of
No.
times for those of you guys who are in TA, which is what he's talking about, TA right now, you can go down to the volume and RSI and look, kind of look at where, the volume's at. And a lot of times you'll see the volume pumping, and we don't see that right now with Bitcoin. Now, that was also attributed to, or a lot of people felt like in 2021 it was attributed to Tether printing money. And right before this bit of a pump, we saw that Tether had printed like $1 billion or something like that. And yeah, there's a lot of, I hate to say buy the rumor, sell the news, because ETFs are real and there's a lot of money coming in. But I do think that, there's some, validity to what you're saying, Edo, as far as the volume just doesn't match, and which could lead to some type of capitulation, retracement, or something along those lines. So I do agree with that.
The thing is, why I am exiting some positions right now is because in 2021, the retracement was somehow gradual.
Right.
To put in other words, you had time to, it might drop from 64 to 59, and then there's some sideways. But when you are operating in such a low volume environment,
Right.
The retracement can be brutal.
Yeah.
It can literally drop. We can see an 80% crash of the markets, and you just don't really have time to take profits along the way. And that's why I'm not saying it's going to crash now. Actually, it's quite the opposite. I think Bitcoin dominance might start to drop right now, and it might be time for out season, as some people call it, the out season. So there's plenty of space for altcoins to do some movements upwards. I wouldn't be surprised to see XRP at 70 cents in a couple of weeks, or XLM at 20 to 30 cents, which is great profits right now. It's like two times, 3 times the current price for XLM, for example. We had with SHX 5x in couple. So we are having some bull run legit movements, but I am, in my case, the thing is, I have the luxury to take profits right now. Why? Because in the last 2 years, I am accumulating, James. I'm buying at all levels. When Bitcoin was at 20K, I was buying. Nobody was on X. It was me basically talking to the walls. Nobody was on X. Right now, it's all the hype is going on.
No.
Yesterday, I go to this party, which I told you, and people know I do crypto, and you just see that the interest slightly starts to go up again, and people are, I want to buy Bitcoin, I want to buy this, and I'm thinking, why these people were not buying 24 months ago when I was every day? They see my posts, they see my Instagram, and they never act on it. Now that it's close to all-time high, all these people are suddenly buying. This history has shown that it doesn't end very well when you start to have these people that they are not invested. Usually they turn out to be exit liquidity. And that's why when the markets are so optimistic, in my case, I like to start gradually taking profits. Doesn't mean I'm not bullish on the long term and on the technology, which I am extremely bullish, but I'm also taking some profits. I like to be diversified. I like to have some cash aside. I have to have real estate. I'm buying houses in Greece, so I have to have some capital apart, and that's why I'm closing some positions.
Right. No, great input and great overview as far as your assessment of what could happen, and it's very likely. I know there are some people out there that I know that are in TA that feel very similar in certain ways. That we could have some type of a pullback or some type of a retracement. It will blindside a lot of people, because right now I think the narrative is real bullish. And if 2021 didn't teach people anything, is you shouldn't go around chasing price action. You shouldn't go around chasing green candles, because that's where a lot of people get wrecked. A lot of people in 2021 jumped into the market. Here we go. And I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if you're new, it makes sense, because you come in and you see this bullish narrative. You see Bitcoin ETFs. You see everyone talking about it. It's the hottest topic on the globe right now, besides gold and silver and metals. And so people get in. People start refinancing houses and doing this and pulling money that they had saved up. And all of a sudden, the market retraces, and then there's this horrific outcry of people that are taking major losses, and then all of a sudden they're waiting all over again. So could that happen? It's possible. I do believe that, we've got about 40 something days to the halving right now. I think we've seen this also often when we have this price action that looks like a bull run. I think the bull run will come, in my opinion, 4 to 6 months after the halving. That's just the way I see it, because that's the way it's played out every single bull run up, or every single halving up until this point. So what we see right now is we see this pre-halving run, and then all of a sudden the halving comes in, Edo, and then people go, "Oh my God, here we go, 100,000," and they don't realize, Edo, 30 days before all the halving is when the actual pump happened, which is like where we're at, right? Kind of towards we're going to the next week or two. So we're actually in the run right now, pre-halving, and about, I'm telling you, 3 weeks or 4 weeks, man, people are going, "Woo," it's like a roller coaster, woo, and then whoom, and that's typically what, and that carries out. If you're a TA guy, or you've been paying attention to this space, have been around as long as we have, right? We've seen some bull runs. We've seen these things happen. And more often than not, there's a 4 to 6 month time period after the halving that actually, and during that time, you get people upset. You get people, it's trash, it's garbage, it's hat. They start FOMOing out, right? So they FOMOed in, but then they start, FOMOing out because they're like, "Oh my God, what's going to happen?" And they start selling because they over leverage themselves. And then, like you said, it's hard, man, in this space, and I know you can agree with this. It is so hard to time the top and time the bottom, which is what you started the show with by saying, look, it's great that you're trying to, add more position to your holdings, right? You're trying to figure out where you can exit out and, like you said, take some money off the table. But and that's actually very smart. I've talked about that, $70, $20, $10 cost averaging in, $25, $50 cost averaging out. But there are certain bags that I'm not gonna touch, because, like you said, you could get out. And then when you said fiat, you're either talking fiat or you're talking about stablecoin, when you got your money on the side ready to strike again. And the issue with that is that if you take the majority of your position out of any asset, it could be Chainlink, it could be XRP, XLM, XDC, ADA, Algo, whatever it is, and all of a sudden it starts going down. You feel like a hero, but you could wake up. You could literally wake up and see XRP at $1 something, and you're like, "Oh, what the hell?" Or whatever the case may be. And I can't tell you, that's one of the worst. For those of you guys that have not dealt with that, I've dealt with that early on when I got into crypto. It's one of the worst feelings on earth, because you feel like you've made one of the worst mistakes ever, and you watch that asset leaving you. And there's nothing worse with getting out of a position thinking you're going to buy lower, and it leaves you. And that happened to me with Polkadot. I remember when Polkadot did the redenomination to $3, from $300 to $3. I got in, I took profits. I'm thinking, I'm going to get back in. I'm going to get back in when it's going to go low. And it got up to like $7. I was waiting for that 4-cent retracement again, bro. And next thing I look up, it was $50-something. I was like, oh, and that's what I talk about, how I left about 1 point something million of what I had almost 40,000 Polkadot. 40,000 Polkadot at one time. And so to sit up there and watch it go to 50, so I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Right. And so it's one of the worst feelings, brother. Your take on that?
Yeah, I think everybody in crypto already had situations like that. That's why I think first, we always speak on this live here, you need to have a plan.
Yep.
The same way that I said I ain't taking profits, it doesn't mean I'm closing all my positions and selling everything. In fact, from XRP, I will not even touch my holdings.
Edo, I don't want to cut you off, but you guys do me a favor. Please listen to what this guy's saying. He just says something that's probably one of the most profound things that I've been telling you guys from ever, and that is, what was the first thing you said? Have a what?
An exit plan or a strategy to not act on emotions.
What you're saying is have a strategic plan, because here's I want you to continue, Edo. If you got a strategic plan, if you do your own research, right? If you control your emotions, you won't have to worry about making mistakes. Go ahead, Edo. But that's so important for you guys to understand it, because we make bad decisions because we have no plan, and our emotions take over, and we lose it, and we lose big time. Go ahead, Edo. That was great.
Yeah, and I give a great example of that. Most people in crypto who made a lot of money, sometimes they just forgot their portfolios there. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I see that I manage portfolios of clients of mine. I have clients from my academy. And just yesterday, I was checking one of the portfolios. I think the guy, I make for him a portfolio when, like 15 months ago, invested around 6,000. Yesterday, I go to check his portfolio. It was somewhere around 24,000. So it was very, very good returns.
Wow.
And the point is, I didn't take actions on this period. It was so long time that I was... If on the process or in the middle I try sell here, buy here, I am absolutely 100% sure the profits will not be as great as just having patience. I was not emotionally involved. I think I did a great return on his portfolio than on my portfolio because I was not making any changes for that. So sometimes it's just you have to be patient and not be affected by the emotions.
Right. No, I agree with you. So here's what I want to do, guys, because I want to stick to the thumbnail of what I actually said, and I'm gonna press Edo on a couple of these issues here. So I'm gonna say this very, very. Do I believe? Do I believe we will see a? So I want to start like this, Edo. We're at 63 cents with XRP. That's where we're at currently. And there's reasons for that. And people need to understand that. If it wasn't for those reasons, we may be at a $3 or $4 or $5 XRP right now. Straight up, facts, right? That's facts. I think the unfortunate truth is that we have to understand that this was a plot. I was talking to the guys over at Fruition Productions about this. This was intentional. They understood what XRP represented, the utility. And there's so many people that will call me and Edo crazy because they will go back and start talking market cap. And I think you got to stop talking market cap and you got to start understanding the utility and the purpose for what XRP will solve, right? And so right now it's following the crypto market. While it's following the crypto market, can we get up to $1 something, this bull run or whatever, 3 or 4? Hey, all those things are possible. Like Edo said, it's very possible because if Bitcoin takes off, and I'm not talking about in the coming weeks, Edo, you're very right about it. I don't even think it's in a couple coming months because we've got so many things that are going to play out. I think, the pre-run up into the halving is going to simmer down. It's going to be a bit of a retracement. People are going to get frustrated again. They're going to be cursing at XRP and Ripple and everything else. And then 4 to 6 months after that, I think we will probably, in my opinion, have one of the greatest bull runs ever. Now, with that being said, can we reach all-time highs? I believe we can. Will it happen in 2024? I believe it will. Now, I also believe that the greatest time frame for XRP, in my opinion, will be 25 to 30 because there's just so many major things that need to happen, Edo, as far as these lawsuits. We need to get full regulatory clarity over the space as a whole because this is not just an XRP thing. This is a crypto thing as far as regulations and things like that. So I think once those things play out and we get that clarity, and then you start seeing things like Ripple's IPO, you start seeing all these other things take effect, and then you add those things with the fact that we start seeing their partnerships announced. Because look, man, here's something I want to say, and I said it yesterday. I don't believe Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, or Stuart Alderete spent $200 million because they're screwing around, right? I don't think they fought because they don't have a plan. I think these guys are freaking brilliant. I think the company's brilliant. I think the narrative's brilliant. And you got to listen. I mean, I always say God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen more and talk less. So many times we talk, but we don't listen. Listen to what Brad Garlinghouse said when he says, we started off like Amazon when they were all about books. We're no longer about one thing anymore. And you start looking at all these acquisitions that they're making, all these partnerships, they're not playing. And I think that the flip of the switch, the train leaving the station is a real thing, but I think it happens when institutional adoption happens. And I think that the price will finally get to those 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, whatever, on its way to 1,000 once XRP separates itself from the rest of the market. And the only way it's going to do that, so I'm giving you a quick answer. The only way it's going to do that is with institutional adoptions, partnerships announced, and it's utilized for what it was created for. That's my assessment. Edo, your take on that?
Yeah, James, I totally agree with you. It's a matter of utility. We are invested hence in a technology that is here to revolutionize not only cross-border payments, but the entire financial system, and we can include on that tokenization as well. So it's going to be, in my opinion, the most important digital asset. That's why most of my holdings are in XRP. It's the majority of my portfolio, even though I'm very well diversified as well. So
that's right.
Honestly, about the SEC lawsuit, I was discussing this with Versan and Bearable Bull. We stopped paying attention after we got the ruling from Judge Torres, where XRP was deemed a security. So in that moment, for me, it doesn't really matter. It's a lot of noise. I think they also can instrumentalize a bit the lawsuit to create a narrative, to create sometimes even to delay this adoption, until the technology is ready. It takes, as David Ward says, and this is, I quote him, you don't expect to revolutionize the financial system overnight.
That's right.
It's a long process that has started 5-10 years ago, even before. Well, the creation of Ripple itself comes from.
Let me ask you a question, Edo. Do you feel like this lawsuit, after that ruling, at this point right now, is more about what they can get financially from Ripple? Do you feel like that, and slowing down the adoption? I mean, obviously, slowing down the adoption has always been
Somehow it became about the monetary aspect of the lawsuit. So how much they're gonna shrink from Ripple at this point, and mostly it became a political theater, in my opinion. I think the most important, we already know, XRP as a matter of law is not a security, and that is the most important we got from this lawsuit. And as you said before, in a normal environment, XRP being the only digital asset fully regulated should not be trading at 63 cents.
No, not at all.
But okay, we have to see that we got in too early. We were like somehow visionaries to really understand what is about XRP. We had the opportunity. Well, I'm holding since 2018, 2019. It's quite a long time. It can sometimes be a bit frustrating because you see all these partnerships, all of this great news, and imagine for over 2 years, the community is expecting this outcome of the lawsuit, and suddenly we have the great news. XRP is not a security, and then just a couple of days later, we are back to the same price, which was 50 cents.
Yeah.
Even now, the market is taking over, and we are at what, 63 cents.
I think XRP. Yeah, what XRP is doing now is just following the rest of the assets and not even really doing it in a major way. But yeah.
And sometimes even in a worse way, because sometimes you might see Bitcoin taking off, and then when there is a retracement, XRP retraces more than
very hard.
Yeah. In fact, I trade small fractions of my portfolio, and I got very good at catching these retracements and placing buy orders whenever it's going up, and I can sell a bit, and I can do small tradings with that. As I say, I have cold wallets. I'm not touching the XRP on cold wallets, but I receive from my services, from my work, I receive payments in XRP, and these payments happen to be in exchanges. And sometimes I am doing some trades here and there, and I think it's also good for me to keep trading because I am in the crypto world, so I have to keep practicing TA. I have to teach clients. So I catch these movements. However, it can be very frustrating if you are focused on the price action, but I am not focused on the price actions for me.
And it
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's a great point, Edo, because Bitcoin will go up from 61 to 63, and other coins, and then after it kind of capitulates or kind of goes sideways, other coins will jump 20, 30, 40%, and XRP moves just a little bit, but as soon as Bitcoin sneezes and it goes from 63 to 61.5, XRP might dump down to 50 something cents again. And so it can be frustrating. But what that tells you is that it's not because of it being utilized as it should. And so I read this comment from WJSMC that's here in the stream. He says, once we see some liquidity, where it goes here, let me see if I can find it. He goes, once we see some liquidity from retail investors pump into XRP, we will begin to see some small institutional use of the technology. So here's what I'll say to that. That's now when you start looking at market cap, right? So how many retail investors have to onboard investments into XRP for it to move? So I think what we see even more than that, I don't know if there's any amount of retail investors that can jump in right now that will affect the price in a major way. I don't think so because of the coins, the what's being held versus what's out there, tokenomics, all those different things. I think what happens is, Edo, we'll just continue to move as a market. If we and somebody made this, and it probably pissed some people off, but I saw a person that tweeted. He says when Bitcoin hits 150 to maybe 200 to 250. Ethereum will be here. This and then they had XRP like at $3 to $5, right? Because here's what's so funny, because if it just continues to follow the leader, that might be the real reality of the situation. Whereas to answer WJSMC, I think it's not going to be the retail people, because that's where people are getting frustrated. I think it's going to, and it's partially what he's saying is partially true. It's the institutional use of the technology that's going to gradually separate it from Bitcoin. And then all of a sudden you'll see, and look, guys, quote me on this if you want to. It's not financial advice. I think sometime in the future, Edo, and I want you to answer your opinion to this. I think crypto and altcoins will continue to do what they're doing. Bitcoin goes up, they go up. Bitcoin goes down, they go down. I think there's going to be a point where you see XRP rise, and even though it might have some type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Volatility. I don't think it's going to be connected to the crypto market anymore, because you got to understand, once that XRP is being held by institutions, that means it's no longer held by Ripple, right? And you got this, it's being utilized for what it needs, what it was created for. I think at that point, you don't see XRP moving with the rest of the market. And so until that time comes, and like you said, I think we're far away from that, because no one in their right mind is going to announce their partner with Ripple. I think Ripple is probably holding one of the biggest secrets in crypto. I think, I watched this video with Brad where the lady goes, so Brad, are you guys going to get into stable? Or some stable? He goes, yes. But he said yes to the point where he didn't really answer the question. He says, so we hear that Ripple something with what's it called? Stable coins. And he goes, yes. So are you saying that? I can't say that. I mean, but it's like you see all these things happen. I just think it's one of the greatest secrets, one of the greatest things. And I think it's going to be an opportunity for some, and there's going to be a big regret for the majority, because I think so many people are going to get frustrated with XRP that they're just going to focus on other things. They'll probably be top heavy in Doge, top heavy in Shiba, top heavy in, and I'm not saying there won't be other great assets that they're into, SHX, Algo, HBAR, whatever. But I think a lot of people are going to miss that XRP train, in my opinion, because even when it does hit $3 to $5, I believe most people will exit. Edo, I don't think people will see. They won't be around for the institutional adoption. They'll just go based off of the pump that happened with the rest of the market. They'll take profit. They'll move on into other things, and they'll look up and go, "Oh my God, it really did hit $25." That kind of thing. Your take on that?
I totally agree, and I want to quickly read one comment here that someone put on my X. Just a second here, so I will locate the comment, which is 100% true. So this guy here posts the following. It's a guy, he just come to the bull run, okay? He's new on crypto.
Okay.
So he writes as follows. Let me understand that. If I put 1,000 into Bitcoin today, if Bitcoin goes to 120,000, I just made 1K. You understand?
right.
The reality of the situation.
Right.
At current terms, what's happening? Most people, I don't know in America, I don't live there, but for what I hear from Americans, and I know for a fact that's the case for most of Europeans, they are just living paycheck for paycheck. Most people
absolutely.
They don't even have 5,000 to put on Bitcoin. So to be
not even 5. I don't mean to cut you up, but they said if the average American had an extra $500, it would stop most people from going into bankruptcy. An extra $500. So yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you see, if we are very optimistic that Bitcoin is going to hit 130K, which is almost 2 times the all-time high, which would be absolutely insane for the current market situations, given the very low volume that we were discussing in the beginning of this live stream. So I don't really think there is many reasons for retail investors. I mean, for hedge funds that are managing 100 million, 300 million, yes, if Bitcoin moves 5,000, they make millions. So that makes absolutely sense for them to profit from the volatility of Bitcoin. They don't really need the price to go up. They control the markets. They control when it actually goes up. They control when it actually goes down. They can open a long position, 50x, and they make millions.
And Edo, let me cut you off. How much are you talking? If let's say we got let's say 75,000 before the halving, and a lot of this big money dump, they're making crazy money, and people don't understand. They're making a lot of money taking our money. Go ahead.
They make more money from the price going down than the price going up. So hence the question: why would they want the institutional capital to make it go up? That makes absolutely no sense. They can profit from the volatility. That being said, I am firmly convinced that somewhere in the future, I don't want to give timeline, as David Schwartz, and I will quote him one more time,
Right.
don't expect this revolution to happen overnight.
No.
It's a long process. There are NDAs, non-disclosure agreements that are going on. I know for a fact people that I have connections that have put videos out there saying information they had to take down the videos, especially involving, and I'm just going to give a small hint here, Ripple and the International Monetary Fund and the Bank of International Settlements,
Okay.
which stands for.
I want to make a comment on that. You remember this lady called Shannon Thorpe? Remember her?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
remember her price predictions that she gave so many months ago, and she worked for Wells Fargo, and she says she was on a X Live with the community. I was on the X Live listening. I think you might have been too, and she said, I'm going to see if I can get permission on what I can say and what I can't say. But she gave some crazy predictions of $100 to $300, something like that, over the next, I think it was 5 to 7 months, she said, predicated off of intel that she knew about Ripple and Wells Fargo. All of a sudden, she wiped out. She didn't. I don't think she retraced what she said, but she wiped out the fact on her title. It said something with Wells Fargo. You didn't see that title anymore. So I don't know if she stepped into something or she said something. And she said that she had when she came back and made a comment, basically was. And again, I'm not saying anything. I think she's a great person. I think her assessments were right on the money. I think she was just overly excited and she acted without permission. And so it kind of reminded me of what Bobby Townsend, he says, let us not forget Ripple have taken in talented people in the financial industry around the world. Around the world. Your Rosie Rios, Edo, they've recruited some of the most talented people on planet Earth, right? Rosie Rios, who signed the $100 bill at one point. And, so when you look at all those things, brother, it's right what you and Joe Katz has said as well. It's all a matter of time.
Yeah, and I think the big winners are going to be the people who are going to be holding throughout all these price fluctuations. And the people in crypto who made most money, they just forgot. I told you my story with Dogecoin. That I got all of this locked for many years. Yeah. I am sure if I was able to actually cash out that money, I would have cashed out much before the price to reach its peak. So it's a great lesson that. People who make a lot of money in crypto, most of the times they just forget about it. And I think that's the case for XRP. I am sure that the XRP ledger, it was designed by David Schwartz, Arthur Brito, and Jeb McCaleb. It's not a coincidence that Ripple on their old website was always pointing out for XRP to become a global reserve currency. Right. If we just think for a second what Satoshi Nakamoto envisioned for Bitcoin, there's a huge coincidence, right? Because we have the creation of Ripple being tracked down to 1991, but the official version says 2004, which is before the inception of Bitcoin. So you do have this asset that can send millions of dollars in a matter of less than 3 seconds. Right. Transactions never goes down on the XRP ledger. The blocks are 100% secure, fast, scalable, secure. Low energy consumption. It just fits all of the dots of the narrative.
That's right.
You don't have the same for Bitcoin. So I do believe that we're going to see a huge demand for XRP. Hence, people understand that, first of all, imagine for a second if the escrow is in possession of some institution like the BIS or the International Monetary Fund, what's going to happen to the supply? Just by that, half of the supply is going to be done. Yeah. People have this tendency to think that there's so much XRP. That's not true. I mean, we have 100 billion, 50 billion is escrowed. Right. Then we have the circulating supply, which is also small. The supply that's on exchanges is not that high. So it's just like the principle of supply and demand. We're going to have a high demand for an asset that's adopted worldwide, and hence the price has to follow and go up.
And that's when it's going to happen. See, everyone wants to know the moment. The moment is what you just said. The moment is when the demand is higher than the supply. That's the moment. And it's not going to come from people like you and I, Edo, because it wasn't created for us. People don't need to understand that. It was not created for James and Edo, for 6-8Jay. It was created for what you just said right now, the narrative where the demand is so high. It's being utilized for what it was created for, that the supply. And then you might find yourself in a position, so funny, Edo, when people look at when XRP was created, it was created to be a better version of Bitcoin. Am I right or am I right? Right?
Yep.
So a better version. Okay.
Yeah, my vision.
Yeah. So when you look at that, right, the fact that it was created to be a better version of Bitcoin. Well, look at what phase Bitcoin's going into right now, and it's not even on the same level as XRP, right? Where the demand is starting to be higher than the supply or what miners can mine, and that's the narrative of why it will go up over time, right? Okay, great. But you also go back and you wonder. I know, look, there's not one person watching this stream that didn't go back, maybe not even you, Edo, that sat back and thought, I wonder what I was doing when Bitcoin was 0.003 of a penny. I wonder what I was doing. And I wonder if I did get in at that moment, Edo, would I have been able to hold on? That's a question that most people just, because we're reading the story, you know how much respect I have for people who held Bitcoin this long? You know how much respect I have for people on that level? People who, like, let's say DaVinci and people, I mean, I don't know a lot of personal people, but I do know DaVinci. How the hell did you hold on to something pre-$1 and you're still holding on, which is why you're a billionaire? So my thing is, people need to understand that emotional roller coaster, that commitment, that thing of why DaVinci is where he's at, that's the thing that most people won't be able to hold on to with XRP. They're not going to be able to hold. You'll say, well, God, I would have got Bitcoin. Yeah, but you would have left at $10. I promise you, you would have left at $10. You would have never made it, maybe even sooner than that. And that's why I say most people are going to exit XRP at probably $3 to $5. That's the truth. They'll never be around for 20, 50, 100, but it will, in my opinion, not financial advice, in my beliefs, predicated off of doing my due diligence and research, it will happen. Edo?
That reminds me of the example you gave with Polkadot, right? That you sold it and you think it's going to have a retracement. And that's the exact same impression I have with XRP. Hence, it starts to move. Imagine it hits $5 and people now use it because we are getting conditioned, James, to believe that every time XRP pumps, it's going to retrace back, right? It's already on the subconscious mind. You see it going up, you expect it to go down. Imagine when it starts to break $5 and the people are going to be like, okay, let me sell it. I'm going to get back at $2 and then it's going to move to $10.
Look, you know one of the most embarrassing, one of the embarrassing moments of my crypto experience. I ran out of my room to my wife and I showed her. She may be on the stream. What's up, Uncle Buster? I want to talk to Uncle Buster in a little bit. Shouts out to Uncle Buster and everything that they're doing over there with the boardroom. But I ran out my room, Edo, and I showed my wife the phone. I remember we were in a 2-story home in California, and I said, "Oh my God, my Polkadot's like 200 something thousand." Edo, I was so freaking excited, bro, because I got in at the right price. I can't remember what I put in exactly, but I bought it at $3 right when it had the redenomination. I ran out, and then I thought I was smart because at that time I was trading, and it was one of the greatest mistakes that I made because I understood. Edo, I did my research. I understood what I was doing. I believed in it. I could tell you everything about Dr. Gavin Wood, his involvement with. I could probably tell you if the guy's got a damn tattoo. I researched the hell out of that company just to trade myself out the position and wait for a lower price, Edo. And that $220 something thousand ended up being a $1.6 million mistake.
Oh Jesus, James, that sucks, man.
And bro, when I tell you, I went in a room and I curled up like a baby. I was sick for like a week, bro. I was sick for like a week.
Oh, I believe. I'm gonna share also one of my biggest mistakes in crypto, which happened 3 years ago. Before, let me send a shout out here for Sergey. He must, maybe he's in the comments, maybe he's not. Sergey? I know he's watching us. So it's basically a new AI project that I'm working with, and they are #1 in Ukraine right now. So I'm very excited that they are watching the streaming. So shout out to Sergey.
Shout out to Sergey.
Yeah, he was telling me that in Ukraine, everybody, it's, I think, worldwide one of the countries that they most have Bitcoins there. And for a reason, because they have so many, he was explaining me this insecurity on the country. There is this war narrative. So the people are finding ways to save their money in digital assets, which is extremely exciting to be knowing that Ukraine is going in that direction, in my opinion. Just
right.
going a bit off topics here. However, my largest mistake, James, it happened and I was already I had some experience already. It was in the bull run of 2019, 2020.
Okay.
Just a couple of weeks after they rolled the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. And by that moment, I was already trading. You know, I was making quite good amounts of money in trading daily, like sometimes 3 to 4K. And for my earnings back there, it was great, excellent results. But I was getting annoyed because XRP was not moving. So I got XRP at 16 cents. That was when I sold my apartment back there in Lisbon.
Wow.
I bought a substantial portion in XRP. However, I was watching everything going up. Hence, Ethereum started to make a huge bull run. I think it went from like $200 to 2.5 thousand, something like that.
Right.
Matic was moving. Every possible coin you can imagine was moving. So I was have a message from a friend of mine. I will never forget this day. He was telling me, there's this new coin is going to get listed on Binance. You should get in and this and that. And I say, okay, I'm going to trade some of my XRP.
Oh, man.
I had no idea. So remove the XRP from the cold wallet, send the XRP to Binance. And they just, they were to list this coin, but I had the idea, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy it and I'm going to set a stop loss. So I'm going to put like, I think back on the time, it was like 40,000 XRP.
That's right.
Which was, I think, around 20K, something like that. And I buy this coin that they launched. And by the moment I set in the stop loss, my order got executed. I pressed the wrong button and I execute at market instead of, so I buy market price
Oh my gosh,
at the price of $50. The price goes down, retraces back to $5. So basically, I buy at $50 and I sell the remaining at $5, and I just burn like almost 14,000. And the worst thing is, you can guess what happened next. Of course, in the next days, XRP starts to take off and goes all the way to like 180 or $2.
Oh my gosh! What a horrible story! What a horrible story!
When you lose the pay, it's like. Even me, that's okay. Now I would never do something like that. That happened like 4 years ago. I was already quite experienced, and that was my last mistake in crypto that I did. But it costed me like a couple of thousands of dollars because I was simply not patient.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
You know, so funny. I'm sitting here laughing as I'm talking to you. There's so many people sharing. You know, that's what I love about Edo and even myself, about just being authentic and real. You know, we're not perfect, guys. I think the reason that we're good, Edo, at what we do, and we're so passionate, because we've made those mistakes, because we came from nothing, because we fought the fight, and that drives us to help our family, our friends, and our family, right? On as far as Crypto for Life, and in your family as well with crypto. But I love what Bobby said. He says, lots of love. Last year, I cashed out 3,000 XRP to buy a truck driving course. The idea was to earn money and buy it back. So basically, he sold his XRP to buy this trucking course. He says, I still haven't found a driving job yet. And he starts laughing. And, you know, I love the fact that Bobby can take that pain and share it, because it's another story like Edo's, another story like mine. You got to be careful, man. But those things, man, those hard times, man, is what made me and you who we are today, right?
Yeah, back on the time, James, I was terrified. It was terrible for me. It's like the money I made in trading, like 1 month, I destroyed in like a fraction of seconds.
Yep.
Now, if you start to think, and that's the most important thing, is to learn from our mistakes.
That's right.
So if we look back, what I did wrong there, I didn't follow the plan. I had a solid plan. I'm going to buy the XRP. I'm going to hold the XRP. I had my, later on, of course, I took profits because I didn't trade my entire bag, but it was a huge amount of XRP. Right. But I didn't follow the plan. I just take a decision out of emotions, you know, this new coin is coming, I'm going to trade and try to do some quick money, because I was frustrated because price was not moving.
Right.
Later on, I had a call with a mentor of mine back on the time, because I was feeling very very bad about it. I didn't want to look at crypto for like 2 or 3 weeks. I was not even trading for some days. And I spoke to him and he said, look, you have to face this as if you went to the crypto university, and that's the price you paid for your degree.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah. No,
that's the
that's a
most
great. Yeah, that was a great. That was great. I like
and
that.
hopefully I lost that whatever it was,
Yeah.
$15,000. For me, it was a lot of money back there, and I hope that me sharing this story with you guys is going to prevent the people who are actually hearing this to not make the same mistakes in the future and
That's right.
look back. Maybe it even happened for a reason.
No, I love it, and thank you so much for sharing that story. You've given us so many valuable stories with selling your car to big mistakes you've made, and it's been incredible, guys. I want to make sure. Oh, by the way, Uncle Buster, dude, send me a message on when you guys. For those of you guys who don't know, Uncle Buster will be here in Las Vegas with myself, Mike Owens, XRP Bags, Lady E, and so many others. March 3rd and 4th, XRP Las Vegas is going to be absolutely incredible. Edo, if you decide to come out, man, you got a place to stay with me. Let me know if you decide to come out here, but it's going to be absolutely incredible. Now, we are going to be having the annual moon party. People still don't understand how fast XRP can rise. No, I agree with you, brother. It could go parabolically crazy, and I'm still with that narrative as well. But Uncle Buster, send me a message, man. Let me know when you guys are having the moon party, because I was going to have like a little private get together for some people that want to come over. The wife and I will probably have some things catered just to get a little more togetherness, because I know a lot of times when you get to these events, it's hard between the music playing loud or all the people around. It's hard to kind of bond. So for some of you guys like Crypto Navigator, Tiffany Serranos, many others that have already DM'd me and said, Jay, I'm a crypto OG, that I'm coming. I'll be there at the house. No, I know it's May 3rd and 4th, brother. I meant what time? Do you know what time the moon party is going to be? And by the way, guys, make sure you check out my brothers, Uncle Buster and my man, I'm drawing a blank right now, on their show, The Boardroom. So Uncle Buster and my man, I'm just losing my train of thought right now, but I know Crypto Tales is there. So you guys make sure you check those brothers out. And Crypto Navigator is almost 4 years learning in Crypto University of Pain and Bear Market. Yeah, exactly. Edo Farina. There you go. That's my man. And by the way, guys, make sure that you guys connect and check out my brother Edo Farina on X. Also, he has a YouTube page. You can catch him at Alpha Lions Academy. The guy is phenomenal. He's connected to so many different opportunities out there. He's just an amazing dude, man. And I'll be going live with him every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And by the way, Edo, your connection is freaking amazing right now, brother. So,
I fix it, man.
Yeah, your connection is better than I've ever seen it. It says got in crypto in 2017. Shouts out to moon party is on the 4th, I think. 7 or 8 p.m. So guys, if you're in Las Vegas, because hey, when Uncle Buster says 7 or 8 p.m., they don't stop till the next morning. So if you guys are planning on going to that event, okay, it's going to be on the 4th. Okay, so what we might do something either on the 3rd or on the 4th before that event. So it's either or. We can either do like a lunch here at the house, or so I'll get together with those like my wife and maybe Uncle Buster and those guys figure out, or maybe even XRP Bags, and maybe we'll figure it all out. Okay. XRP Nelson said, "What's up, brother? I'm late, but here your new sub. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you for subscribing. Been looking at some of the older videos. I'm here for all the knowledge. Hello to everyone in the chat. Shouts out to XRP Nelson. Shouts out to Uncle Buster, my brother. You guys, make sure you tune in to Uncle Buster and those guys over on the boardroom. Absolutely amazing. Also, Crypto Navigator, I believe, goes on Wednesday. Edo Farina goes on every Thursday with me, but him and Versan have some phenomenal content as well that they do together. Make sure you check out and support my little brother, Edo Farina. Sam is in the house. Thanks. Gary's in the house. We've got Tiffany Serranos, Andrew T. We've got Bobby Townsend. Bobby Townsend said something that was kind of funny. What did he just say? There's something that had me laughing during the stream. Let's see. We've got Baller Not One. We got Brendan Dobbin with the Michael Jordan symbol. Shouts out to my brother. Tiffany Serranos. Okay. Let's see. Let's go, Gary. Anybody else that we have in here? Shouts out to Sergey, also one of the guys from connected to Edo Farina as well. Shouts out to Sergey. Shouts out to WJSMC. Thank you for being here, my friend. Shouts out to R3A Crypto Boom Boom, the Crypto Boom Boom Room. That's funny as hell. Let's see who else we got here. Let's see. Shouts out to Janet Lopez. Thank you so much for being here. Always one away. Thank you so much for being here. 23. Thank you. Michael Jordan fan. Gmail Brown. Thank you so much. Frankie Legend. Nest Force. B Cooper 69. Messi Leo. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. I appreciate you in a major way. I love giving recognition, guys. It's a big thing to me. I know that people like to be. ABZ's in the house. JC's in the house. Welcome. Mike Owens in the house. Matter of fact, I'm going to go have some lunch with Mike Owens right now. Anything else you want to add to the family before you get up out of here, Edo?
Final thoughts, you mean? Something,
Final thoughts, brother.
Well, I think the biggest lesson here is to be patient, guys. The same way that when people bought stocks of Amazon, stocks of Google,
right.
They didn't get rich overnight. It actually took some time to take off, and we don't expect the financial system to change overnight. So it's a long-term accomplishment, but we are definitely on the right direction. So I hope also we sharing these stories. We know often people in the internet, they only have a tendency to share their highlights, and everything looks perfect. But we are humans, we make mistakes. And I think the best thing to do is to learn from other people's mistakes so that you don't have to commit them by yourself. So you actually have this experience that you take from other people now.
Right.
Why you have to do the same mistakes as I did. I just told you my story. I think nobody that knows this story is going to do same level of mistakes. So just have patience, guys. Have your XRP in cold wallets. Don't leave it on exchanges. We just saw what happened to Coinbase.
That's right.
It was like offline for like around 1 hour. And imagine if you have a leverage position, you're just unable to close or to open your position or to make changes to your portfolio.
Yeah. Great point.
It was not a hack. It was just offline mysteriously every time Coinbase goes offline. So
Edo, we've been around for a long time, brother. And every time there's a bull run, this crap happens with Coinbase. Every single time. Yeah.
And then in the same time, Bitcoin dumps. It's very coincidentally that it happens simultaneously. So guys, don't trust exchanges. Have your cold wallets. You can have many unexpected events. Cyber attacks, one of them, for example. So get your cold wallet and enjoy. Yeah, that's my best.
And before you get out of here, I love what you just said, because there's something that that you said that people need to realize. Look, we had the evolution of TV, we had the evolution of music, we have the evolution of cell phones, we have the evolution of communication, but one of the hardest things that we're facing right now, but which is very needed, because people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. People are sick and tired of being slaves to a system that's not set up for them to win. People want to dream again. It's the evolution of money. And that's what we're dealing with. It's not going to be easy, but it's happening real time. And all the narratives in the beginning about Bitcoin being crap, and you had your Warren Buffetts and all these guys. Even these guys over at JP Morgan. A lot of these guys were talking crap. It's crap because they were scared of the evolution of money. And that's why they were knocking it down. They knew the technology back then. Michael Saylor and many other people, even Rob Powell and those guys, said, we understood what was going on, but we needed to see it hit a certain price point. And for Michael Saylor, they said, hey, we need to see it get over 20 and maintain that. We know it's volatile, but we needed to see that. That's why those guys started buying in at 24 to 25,000. And if you look at those guys now, they've made billions. So again, guys, understand what you have, understand what you hold. Don't let them shake you out of your positions. Definitely have a plan. Definitely control your emotions. All the things that Edo, I appreciate you in a major way, my brother. Thank you so much for being on, and I look forward to hanging out with you this next week, Versan, and anything else that we have going on in the near future. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure to be on the show. And guys, just remember, stick to the plan. Don't make subtle changes that the things can just turn around a very undesirable way. So just stick to the plan. You have to have your plan, and you have to control your emotions. And I promise you, you're going to succeed on the long run.
I love it, man. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. See you soon. All right, guys, that's my man, Edo Farina. Guys, but before we get out of here, there's a couple things that I want to say real quick. And that is, we have a special guest that's coming on Sunday. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. What do I got here? Why is this showing up on my screen here? There's something that I must not have done. Okay, I don't know why that's showing up on my screen. Let me see if I can get that out of here. Oh, I know why, because I'm on the wrong whatchamacallit. Okay. So, by the way, guys, I have a special guest. This guy is absolutely phenomenal. Cypress X is coming on. Phenomenal TA guy. We've been communicating back and forth. My man, Pots and Pans, got a lot of admiration for each other, started following each other. I've been messing with him for a while now. As far as this TA is just amazing. His knowledge is second to none. Has a strong passion for not only crypto, specifically the XRP community. So he'll be on Sunday the 10th. And so if you guys go over to my X page, you'll see right here, it's Sunday, 3/10 at 10 a.m. So CypherX is going to be on the show. By the way, I've been communicating with those over at Fruition Productions. We've developed a great bond and a great friendship, and those guys are super excited about continuously being on the show. They actually asked me themselves, hey, we would love to come on the show several times, and we're going to plan something here in the near future, and they're going to be exposing through this platform, of course, on their own as well, but they want to utilize my platform to give updates and things like that and talk about and I'm going to tell you, these guys have it's not my story to tell, but they've got a phenomenal, guys, listen to me. When I say phenomenal, their story of how they got to where they're at is crazy, and they've been sharing it with me. It's just nuts, and they're very special. That's all I can say. They're very special people on a personal and business level. So that relationship will continue on, and I appreciate them letting me know how much they appreciate my content and who we are. Guys, I'm telling you, I think we're one of the best kept secrets in the space, and we'll get there. We'll get there organically. Uncle Buster says, yeah, he is. That's right. That's the man. So Uncle Buster, guys, make sure you guys tune in. When are you guys going on again, Uncle Buster? Guys, make sure you tune into my boy Uncle Buster and those guys over on the boardroom. Guys are phenomenal. Yeah, much love to those guys. Crypto Navigator every Wednesday. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Anything else that I want to go over? So yeah, we've got CypherX, and obviously I'll be waiting for fruition. We're going to be talking about another event. And by the way, tomorrow, me and Mike Owens, Sunday Fun Day right here. We're an hour and 19. I got to get up out of here, guys. Running late. But we'll be heading your way soon. Okay, shouts out to Mike Owens. He's on his way here, guys. Shouts out to Mike Owens, Uncle Buster, Crypto Navigator, Brendan Dobbin, all you guys. I said all you guys' names just a while ago. And for all you guys that are here, the Crypto for Life family, Uncle Buster, the boardroom, Crypto Navigator, everybody's family. Shouts out to Six8Jay. Shouts out to everybody, guys. This is for you. Love you guys.
Let money go, swimming in the dough as you see gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I'm buying when it.
Uncle Buster, the boardroom, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't you dare miss it. 11 a.m. Now, what's 11 a.m.? I might actually be on the show before I get on my show. My show's at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll get out there and hang out with my brother right before my show. Don't miss it. Uncle Buster. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. After Extra Bullish. Okay, Extra Bullish. And that must be with XRP bags. Okay, so XRP bags, 10 a.m. Uncle Buster around 11 a.m. And then your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay, at 12 p.m. with my man, Pots and Pans, my special guest, my brother from another mother, Mike Owens. Guys, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We'll see you guys mañana. And until next time, it's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. Shouts out to Farina. Peace.